What up, guys? Anthony Rodriguez here. Welcome to my music vlog, Let's Talk Ant. We are on episode 15, and we are in the second season. So we have 5 more episodes before we um, end the second season. So there's a main topic that I get a lot, and it's in regards to getting into producing music. And I want to make this as broad as possible because music is music. So whether you're making music for a singer, for yourself, that you're a singer or an instrumentalist, or for a picture, or for art, or for whatever opportunity is there for you to make music for. So this goes across the board. Okay, film composing, music producing for modern recordings, anything, anything. Okay. The number one thing is to have the mindset of networking. I think that's like the most important thing. There's a lot of moving parts when it comes to getting into this because you have to establish some type of catalog or portfolio of what you do. If you don't have anything, it's difficult to network and to show the world who you are. It's not just about sending messages or writing posts about what you would like to do, but you have to show a track record of what you do and what you've done for other people, what you've done for yourself, and have something to show for it. Okay, I'm definitely not talking about having something that has 1 million views. I'm not talking about something that has high engagement. I'm just talking about music. And so having music that you've created online really helps networking. So that's the main thing to start with is networking, so that people can see who you are and what you can do. And joining different events. So, for example, when I decided to take film scoring seriously, and that also entails music for film, music for pictures, TV, working with music publishers. Um, and, a side note, I worked on a 2005 film that won a Telly Award. It won other prestigious awards. And it wasn't until like COVID hit where I really dug into film scoring, and I networked the crap out of my skills and what I can do with everyone. I've joined many events. I really caught up to lost time, and now I'm in a better situation from what I'd lost in COVID. So I made a shift and took something else in music more seriously, and I've held on to that. And the one of the ways that I've gotten a bit further in this side of the industry, of the film scoring industry, of the film industry, is by networking and connecting myself with as many people as possible. So that's something that you got to do is network, um, and just have something to show for. If it's your own music that you're producing, join. Like I said a few seconds ago, join events. So if you're into film scoring, and a lot of working film composers also join film scoring events, film scoring competitions, just to get their skills up to par, or just to do it because that's a way that you can make a new soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? So join, connect with other artists that are willing to collaborate with you. And I'm not saying look for singers that are starting out or for people that are starting out. You can look for people that are already doing it, and you can send them a message and you can say, hey, if you like what I've done, I would love to collaborate with you. Here's a link, and one of the things that you do want to have is a website. So if you do want to get ahead, have a link that shows who you are and what you can do. And one of the most important things is to know that the gear that you see back here is not it's years of making music. Okay, I've been making music for 20 plus years, and so you don't need all of this to do music. Okay, if you have two computer speakers that can, give you a decent sound, good headphones. Don't go cheap on headphones. Get good headphones. A computer that can handle um, music files, and also external hard drive where you can store your files, your session files. That'll be fantastic. If you have a Mac, you can use GarageBand. That's included, or you can spend $200. I think it's $199 for Logic Pro. And there are other DAWs that you can use. I think that's a few DAWs that are free, but the opportunity is there. Okay, if you're not willing to network, then you're not going to succeed in anything. Okay, so just join as many competitions as possible. Not because you want to win. You might win, that's great, but to network with people, because one of the things that you want to know, one of the reasons why you want to join these events is because they go with hashtags. So if you join these events and you hashtag it with their hashtags, people are going to see your work and they're going to hear it. Okay, so if you're into film scoring, do that. You know what I'm saying? If you're into modern recordings, you could collaborate with other musicians that are willing to do it, and it's all about sending out messages. And it's just a ladder that you climb little by little. It's a process that we all walk through. Those that are ahead of us, they're trying to get ahead of that whoever's in front of them, and whoever's behind them is trying to get ahead of. I'm not saying this as a race, but I'm just saying that whoever's ahead of us is trying to go ahead from where they are moving forward. I just want to correct myself. This is not a race, nor a competition. And even if when you do join film scoring competitions, it's not really a competition like that. It's basically just showcasing your art and showcasing your thing. One of the things that you want to do is when you do join these film score competitions, do your score, and as soon as this film competition is over, go back to that track, refresh it, mix it up, because you have to take out the dialogue and the sound effects and turn it into a soundtrack that you can release. Okay, that's one of the good things about joining film scoring events. That's what I did. So if you go to my Apple Music, you'll see a lot of soundtracks because I joined a few competitions, and I soon after that I had it mixed and mastered and I released it. Okay, so another tip: connect with audio engineers. Okay, because audio engineers are the ones that do the post-production stuff. If you're not really good at mixing music, look for someone that can mix it for you. Okay, join Facebook groups, because that's basically where a lot of people are at. Private groups, and you can collaborate, you can network, and you do so many things. The possibilities are big, but the most important thing is networking, because everything else is just you being determined to make music, post content on social media. Gary Vee is one of the biggest personalities in social media and a great business person. He says, it's not about likes or views. That will come eventually. The good thing about social media is the more you post, the more your stuff will be seen. You just got to have patience. Okay, and I'm not saying that everything that I post is viral. I'm not a social media influencer by any stretch. However, I've seen an increase of engagement by being persistent. So you also got to be a content creator for your own stuff. You have to be a creative for your own stuff. Create content of what you do. Take snapshots of your studio setup. Take great angles. You don't have to showcase the ugly parts. Just do a screenshot. Or not a screenshot, a snapshot of your screen, doing your work, hashtag it, show clips of what you're doing. That will also help you to keep accountable and make sure that you release music, okay? CD Baby, DistroKid, these distribution companies will help you to take your music out. So release music as much as possible so that you can build up a portfolio, okay? And also another tip, disco.ac. That's a platform where you can upload music where you want music supervisors, film directors to go and listen to your music. It's like SoundCloud. You can also use SoundCloud for that. So have a group, have a list of music that you want for producers to listen to, supervisors or whatever, that's unreleased, but it's finished, but it's ready for licensing. And have your personal artist music to be released on all platforms. So you have you have your artist side, and then you have your producer side, where you have music available for people to license it and all that stuff. Okay, so there's a lot of things that you can start with. You can start with that. Okay, um, so I am super excited to continue going on and sharing some tips that I can give you guys. If you have any other questions, anything in my studio that you want to learn about, feel free to comment below. Okay, I hope that this helps. Just remember that music across the board is the same thing at the end of the day. Okay, whether you do film composing, whether you do music producing for modern music, whatever, if it's a melody and it has rhythm, it's music. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you press the notification bell so that you won't miss another video. I'll see you on episode 16. And also, as a viewer, I am doing my studio tour 2023 in the new year. I was supposed to do one for this year, but things got a bit complicated, and I was doing some adjusting here in the studio. As you can see, it's kind of blurry in the back, but I have a big composer desk now, and also I have 2 monitor stands that are the highest quality in the industry. I will be sharing more of those things in the studio tour 2023. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of my channel. I really appreciate it. If you can comment, like, and share it, that'll be fantastic. Okay, guys, thank you so much, and have yourself a great rest of the week. Peace.